Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So what do we do for Blind Fight Friday? We switched it up this month. You can leave a comment down below. We're a couple weeks away because Mike's going away for like 6.5 months again for vacation. So
you sound like 5 of the guys I work with.
I rounded up.
How many friggin' weeks do you get for vacation?
So we've been trying to work together this week. So leave a comment down below if you like it better this way or if you want one of us to eat something nasty. We'll do either way you want to do it because we can still incorporate it. We still try to guess type, proof, price. We've been grading them.
Shit.
But I did put all these bottles are all head-to-head now, and all the future ones that go
good.
Well, they're not all going to be. All the future ones that I put in are ones that you guys either pick, on what you would like to see for Blind Fight Friday, or something that I said, ooh, these two are going to be good head-to-head together. I like it this way. It's totally blind. We have no idea what these samples could be. Some of these have been in here since the inception of the game, like 1.5 years, 2 years ago when we do it. So we do it on here. You guys are going to see the thumbnails. You guys are going to see the bottles. I usually run them as we're drinking them. We have no idea what we're drinking. So, and again, the best part is when I went through it, some of them I'm like, oh my God, on the first page, that was started like bottle number 12 is still in or whatever number it is. I have no idea. I was drinking heavily that day because it was like 5 hours of mixing.
He stressed. He sends me a text. I've been doing this for 4 hours.
It took forever. Ooh, that is a different nose.
It's almost like coconut.
There is.
Are you getting coconut?
Ooh, not a coconut, but man, I would love a coconut. We once got coconut off of a. It was a tequila.
I'm really getting a coconut smell.
Let me see. Oh, I should know this. This is creamy. There's a creaminess to this. As weird as that sounds, doesn't it? It's almost like a.
The nose smells delicious.
No. Good God, what could that be?
I can say it's.
We are working together, so we can go on that.
I'm going to say it's better than yesterday's.
Oh, there was a creaminess to this. There was a little proof to it too, I think. Or is it just the way it hit my tongue that time? It took a little sip.
It is on the tongue, but it is holding on more than yesterday's too.
Oh, so. I know where I'm going with this. It just hit me. There's a nice woody aspect to this one too.
I got like a woody coconut, and I don't remember what we have.
I would love a coconut. I've never got that off of bourbon. We got it off that one tequila when we went to Marty's that day. Remember? It was phenomenal.
Yeah,
and it was the cheapest one out of all of them too. I'm like,
I want
the cheaper one.
This is this is like caramel coconut to me.
All right, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm liking it.
Yep. No, that's very good. I think it brought me. I'm gonna have to go.
I'm going bourbon.
Yep. That was glass number 1. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna cleanse my palate. I'm gonna go on glass number 2, and then I'm gonna nick and knack.
You're not gonna go with a proof.
I'm not 100% sure where I want to go with a proof. What that is? I think I'm in the low hundreds. So I want to say like maybe a 108 is where I was guessing on it. But I'm gonna see what 2 brings me first.
I was gonna go for a quick guess. I was going 100.
Okay, so I was going, and I might change it. That's why I figured I'd try 2 and be able to nick and knack to see where it brings me off of that. But I was thinking bourbon in my head.
I forget.
And if I'm going to be honest, I'm thinking one of the Maker's Mark. I'm thinking it's a wood finish Maker's Mark. I'm thinking it's like a BRT or something to that effect. It just kind of brought me in that Maker's land. But that's where I was going.
I never got coconut off of that.
No, but it gave me a nice woody finish. So that's what I was thinking on that. What the? I just got a weird nose off of this one. Hold on a minute. Hopefully that's my glass. I do wash them, though.
We do every time.
I know, but... What? That is weird. Are you getting anything?
No,
it's
nothing
not normal.
Different. No, I'm not getting anything different.
I'm not getting a normal bourbon
I'm actually getting
smell.
It's close to that.
I'm not getting a normal bourbon smell, I can tell you that. All right, let's take a sip. Oh, I don't hate it.
No.
That's actually very good.
The nose was better in one.
I'm going way down on proof on that one, though.
Yeah?
Well, what I thought of 1, but that's going to screw me up on what that could possibly be. Again, when I put these together, it was many weeks ago
this
now.
One almost seems
I have
proofier
no
to
idea.
Me.
You think so?
I'm gonna have to go back and do a swish.
Yeah. Now that we did the you guys are watching us do it, but
I'm still sticking. This is a bourbon again.
yeah, we can get screwed up with maybe a crazy whiskey or something. But I agree with you. I got bourbon on both.
Yeah,
I got bourbon on both. See, now the second sip is lasting longer on my tongue.
it's when you swish it, it's there.
Yep, the second sip lasting longer on the tongue.
I'm thinking that might be a little more proof for some reason.
Oh, I like that smell though. I'm giving nose to one for sure.
Say
for sure.
One's nose is way stronger.
Oh yeah, it is. I thought someone just killed my dog. They stepped on his toy.
It did sound different.
It sounded bad. Oh, that is nice. Nose, hands down, nose goes to one, whatever glass one is.
Hey,
Even the texture on one is creamier to me.
The proof might have stepped up a little bit more too now.
I'm gonna go like a 108 just for fun. I'm going. I'm feeling that number. That jumped into my head right off the beginning, but
I'm going 102. But for whatever reason, 2 seem to drink harder.
Don't look at me. You gotta go downstairs and have one of them take you out. Let me say 2.
It's like he understood what he said.
He knows what I said. That's what he was asking me to do. 2 does seem proofier.
Now, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stick. And I think
I couldn't imagine what I would have put if I put one of them.
You think one of these is a Clyde Mays?
The single barrel?
I don't remember.
I don't know if that even went in there yet.
Oh.
I don't think it went in there yet. 2's drinking a little hotter than me.
It seems it to me.
I'm gonna do like a 115 for 2.
You think that hot?
Well,
you started at 108, so I get that. But I went 100 and 108 is where I'm at. But
only because if this one is, I gotta think if one of the wood finish ones, I thought they were all like low 100s. So I have to think this one bumps up a little bit. It might even be even hotter than that. Like we might be into a. I'm not getting a huge nose off this. You think I could be drinking? Do you think I'm not getting a nut? So it can't be a Booker's. This might be one of like if maybe if I had a Penelope cash strength or something.
There's no like light fruit.
I'm just trying to think like in 2. Like maybe if I got like if I had a cash strength that was sitting in there. I don't know what these 2 bottles could be, but we don't have to guess them anymore. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Oh, this is just dark and rich.
And the nose is spectacular.
Mm-hmm. What do you think price-wise? Should have we paid? If I'm going to go off of the fact that I think this is a Maker's wood finish series, so I think I'm in like the $79.99 range on the first one. And
I was going to go $69.99.
I don't remember what I paid for them, but I'm thinking I'm in that range. But I wouldn't be upset if this even creeped up to the $199 because this actually tastes very good to me.
No,
whatever that first one is.
They both are.
Yeah.
They both are pretty good. I just tend to prefer one a little bit better. The nose is better. The nose has way more notes in one than 2.
Mm-hmm. And again, I'm really liking 2. If I didn't drink 1, I would love 2. But 1 is dominating this series on this for sure.
I'm with you on that.
For sure.
The nose but 2 is still very good.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like that wood finish.
I almost wonder.
Such an oaky presence.
2 is to me. 2 is a oakier finish.
Not a chance in hell.
I think the very end note.
Oh my god, the whole taste is oak with 1. Like right from the jump, even your nose is like an oaky, oily, oaky presence. Like to me, 1 hands down dominates the oak. And if this isn't one of the finished ones, I'll be shocked on number 1. I mean, you can say what you want. I'm voicing my opinion, but I guess I was a little aggressive right there. To me, oak goes to 1, hands down. Whatever that is. 2 is very good, but it
You want to pause this?
For what? No, they're taking them out.
Oh.
I'm going to go a little bit less. I would say, like, I'd be okay 69 or below on 2. on whatever two might be. But I definitely going to give the win to one for me.
I'm almost wondering if I need to raise mine, but I'll drop mine because I was thinking $10 less, so it's $59.90.
Yeah. So what do you think we do for grades for the two of these?
I could almost be with an A- on one.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate that.
I
actually that's where I was,
plus,
and I go B plus. That's exactly what I was going to say. A minus, B plus. These are actually two solid pours, whatever these two might be.
I'm with
so
you.
we're going to see. So we can actually. That's all our categories on there. I agree with all of that. So let's see what two numbers we actually
I got
have.
340. I think that's 343.
343 and 344. So I just put these in recently. So this is going to be two that I actually made up on there. That's funny. We have all of these different ones that we did.
I was gonna say,
and it's going to come out what you pick out.
The two
randomly,
latest ones we've done, which
yeah.
we should have remembered, but
Again, when I do weird things, I do weird things.
And what's the chances I'm going to pick them?
So the funny part is, the first you have 343 on your side, right?
Correct.
So we said bourbon. I said 108 on the first one, and then I said 79.99 and A minus, and then the second one was bourbon 115, 69.99 and a B plus. Those were my things.
Yep.
And you?
I went bourbon 100, 69.99 A minus bourbon, 108, 59.99 B plus.
Okay, so the first one was 100% the Maker's Mark 46 Bill's Recipe. That is a bourbon. It comes in at 110 proof.
Wow.
So I was closer on that. And it is only $49.99. That is an absolute steal to me. I absolutely love that one. I put this in because...
We don't see it here, though.
No, well, I think it's up here now. We ended up getting that one from Virginia.
We don't get...
Yeah, you said that.
There's
Steve actually brought that home from Virginia for me.
Yeah.
And
It's like
I actually...
Maker's 100... Makers 46. That's kind of.
I actually put this in because me and Steve were drinking it the other day, like a couple weeks back, and I was like,
"This is what?
it's 110.1." Yep. So I was at 108. So I think I nipped you on that one.
You did.
But the price, I'm definitely loving the $49.99.
Yeah, because I was way up.
Second one, which you guys know, is Penelope Architect Build 5. It's a bourbon at 104 proof, and it's $59.99. And again, it drank hotter than the Makers did, to me.
It did.
And I absolutely love all the Architects, but when you put it up against the amount of oak that comes out of Maker's Mark, is crazy.
Which is funny because, again, neither you or I ever go back to that one.
And I say it every time I try Maker's Mark. I'm sorry, I'm clicking. I yell at him every time he's playing with the papers, and I'm doing the same thing.
I'm playing.
Well, no, when you usually have the wrappers because you can hear it on the thing. I always say Maker's Mark is one of them ones that I have and I forget to go back to. And every time I do, I go, wow, that's good.
That's another one, too, when people ask. Because, well, you don't get out as much, but they're like, what's decent for a decent price?
Homebound.
He might think he's got an ankle bracelet.
Right.
But, and I always forget that one.
Yeah. Because it is. But this Bill's Recipe, if you haven't tried it, it's absolutely phenomenal. And he did bring it back from Virginia. I thought he said it was up here now. But I put this in solely because it was around the same proof run, and they both finished it with the French oak staves. And normally, and it's funny now that I know what it is. Normally, Penelope puts me in my happy place.
The nose is way better.
But Makers actually absolutely dominates it.
It did.
Absolutely dominates it.
They're close, but this one is.
It's just so much thicker and richer and velvety. It is absolutely delicious. So there you go.
And what? It was $20 cheaper.
It was $49 to $59, so it was $10 cheaper. So again, if you can find that, leave a comment down below. There are a bunch of Makers haters. In fact, when it first came out, there was a bunch of people on YouTube that were saying it was horrible, and to me, it's absolutely delicious. And I put this one in solely because I really love Architect and it's French oak finished. And I said, I wonder what the regular Maker's cast does, and it's only like 6 points. Yeah. So, well, there you go. There's Blind Fight Friday, and it's funny we have some from the original, but yet you picked one we just threw in. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. So
I sit here studying. How can I be? Where should I go next?
No, that's perfect though, because this is what I wanted to have Blind Fight Friday come out to. I can't believe I didn't pick Architect because I can usually pick that out, but it was drowned out by the makers.
You did pull the makers. So.
It just has such a great taste. I thought it was one of the BRTs or something, but it definitely
like coconut in the beginning. I've never gotten that.
No, and I so wish I could get a coconut because I do actually love it. So there you go. There's Blind Fight Friday. Again, if you have any future Blind Fight Fridays you'd like to see, leave a comment down below. I do write them down. We only do one a week, so I gotta filter them in. But I try to do yours before I do mine. That being said, thanks.
And 30 of Steve's bottles and 150.
Well, no, with the blind fights, I usually try to put them together on there. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.